Think and Grow Rich. Chapter 14. How to Outwit the 6 Ghosts of Fear. Welcome back to the audiobook of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, your ultimate guide to unlocking the secrets of success. Today, we're diving into Chapter 14, How to Outwit the 6 Ghosts of Fear. This chapter is a powerful call to action. It's about confronting the fears that hold you back and turning them into stepping stones to your dreams. If you're ready to break free and claim your future, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and let's dive in. Fear is the greatest enemy of success. Napoleon Hill says it's not lack of talent, money, or opportunity. It's the 6 ghosts that haunt your mind. The fears of poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death. These fears can paralyze you, snuffing out your desire, faith, and persistence. But here's the truth. Fear is just a thought, and you can control your thoughts. In this chapter, Hill shows us how to outwit these ghosts, using every principle we've learned to build a fearless life. Why is conquering fear so crucial? Hill explains that fear blocks your subconscious mind from Chapter 11, dulls your 6th sense from Chapter 13, and derails your plans from Chapter 6. Successful people aren't immune to fear. They feel it, but act anyway. By mastering these 6 fears, you unleash your full potential, tying together every step in this book. Let's explore each fear, see how real people overcame them, and learn how you can do the same. First, the fear of poverty. This is the most common fear, especially in tough times. It's the worry that you'll never have enough, or you'll lose everything. Hill says this fear kills ambition, trapping you in scarcity. To outwit it, anchor yourself in your burning desire from Chapter 1. Let's say your goal is to be a top entrepreneur by 2038, earning $500,000 a year. Write it down. By 2038, I will own a thriving business generating $500,000 annually. Use Autosuggestion from Chapter 3. Affirm, I am abundant, and wealth flows to me. Visualize your success, your office, your profits, your freedom. Then act. Start a side hustle. Save $1. Pitch a client. Faith in your goal crushes poverty's grip. Look at Damon John, the Shark Tank star. Growing up poor in Queens, John faced real poverty. No money, no safety net. The fear of staying broke could have stopped him. But he visualized FUBU as a global brand, affirmed his hustle, and sold shirts from his car. Despite rejections and empty pockets, he kept going, turning $40 into a $6 billion empire. John's story shows that belief and action outwit the fear of poverty. Second, the fear of criticism. This is the worry about what others think, fear of judgment, rejection, or looking foolish. Hill says it stops you from sharing ideas or taking risks. To outwit it, trust your decision-making from Chapter 7. Ignore naysayers and lean on your mastermind group from Chapter 9. If you're launching that business, don't let critics scare you. Affirm, my vision is strong and I trust my path. Visualize presenting your idea to applause. Act, post your product online, even if it's not perfect. Confidence silences criticism. Think about Taylor Swift. Early in her career, critics mocked her voice, her songs, her style. The fear of criticism could have crushed her. But Swift trusted her intuition from Chapter 13, surrounded herself with a supportive team, and kept creating. She turned judgment into fuel, earning 14 Grammys and a $1 billion net worth. Swift's story proves that ignoring criticism unlocks your greatness. Third, the fear of ill health. This is the worry about getting sick, losing energy, or facing pain. Hill says it saps your focus and drive. To outwit it, prioritize your health. Eat well, exercise, rest. Use autosuggestion. Affirm, I am strong, healthy, and full of vitality. Visualize yourself thriving, working toward your goal with energy. Act. Schedule a workout. Cook a healthy meal. Meditate. A healthy body supports a fearless mind. Look at Kevin Hart. After a near-fatal car accident in 2019, Hart faced real fears about his health. He could have given up, worried he'd never perform again. Instead, he affirmed his recovery, visualized his comeback, and worked with trainers and therapists. His resilience restored his health and fueled his $450 million career. Hart's story shows that proactive habits outwit the fear of ill health. Fourth, the fear of loss of love. This is the worry about losing relationships, being rejected, or ending up alone. Hill says it can distract you from your purpose, tying you to unhealthy connections. To outwit it, channel your emotions into your work, like sex transmutation from Chapter 10. Affirm, I am complete and my goals fulfill me. Visualize your success, your business, your art, your impact. Lean on your mastermind group for support, not dependency. Act, start a project, pursue a passion. Self-reliance conquers this fear. Consider Rihanna. After personal heartbreaks, she could have feared losing love. Instead, she channeled her passion into Fenty Beauty, affirming her independence and vision. She visualized a brand for all skin tones, acted with focus, and built a $3 billion empire. Rihanna's story shows that redirecting emotional energy overcomes this fear. Fifth, the fear of old age. This is the worry about slowing down, losing relevance, or running out of time. Hill says it can make you give up before you start. To outwit it, embrace lifelong learning from Chapter 4. Affirm, I am vibrant and my best years are ahead. Visualize achieving your goal at any age, thriving, creating, succeeding. Act, learn a new skill, start a venture, mentor others. Purpose keeps you young. Look at Vera Wang. She didn't start her fashion empire until her 40s, when many fear age limits them. Wang visualized iconic designs, affirmed her creativity, and studied the industry. She acted relentlessly, building a $1 billion brand that redefined bridal fashion. Wang's story proves that vision and action outwit the fear of old age. Sixth, the fear of death. This is the ultimate fear, the worry about life's end. Hill says it's natural but shouldn't control you. To outwit it, focus on your legacy. Affirm, my work lives on and I make a difference. Visualize your impact, your business, your family, your art thriving beyond you. Act, create something meaningful today, like a book, a company, or a kind deed. A life of purpose transcends this fear. Think about Chadwick Boseman. Diagnosed with terminal cancer, Boseman faced the fear of death head-on. He could have retreated. Instead, he affirmed his legacy, visualized Black Panther inspiring millions, and poured his soul into his work. His performance created a cultural milestone, leaving a lasting impact. Boseman's story shows that purpose outwits even the fear of death. So, how do you conquer all 6 fears for good? Hill gives us a practical roadmap to build a fearless mind. First, take our inventory. Grab a pen and write down which fears hit you hardest: poverty, criticism, or others. Be honest, no judgment. Second, use autosuggestion from Chapter 3. For each fear, create an affirmation. For poverty, say, I am abundant and wealth flows to me. For criticism, my ideas are powerful and I am unstoppable. Say these daily with passion, morning and night. Third, visualize a fearless version of yourself. Close your eyes. See yourself free from fear, achieving your goal, your business thriving, your art celebrated, your health radiant. Feel the confidence, the freedom. Hill says visualization rewires your subconscious from Chapter 11. Fourth, act despite fear. If you fear criticism, share your idea. If you fear poverty, save $10 today. Action builds courage, shrinking fear's power. Fifth, lean on your mastermind group from Chapter 9. Share your fears. They'll offer perspective, support, and accountability. Sixth, practice persistence from Chapter 8. Fear doesn't vanish overnight. It fades with effort. Keep affirming, visualizing, acting. Use your 6th sense from Chapter 13 to guide fearless decisions. Hill says fear is just a thought, and you can replace it with faith. Feed your mind positive emotions, love, enthusiasm, hope from Chapter 10. Your brain from Chapter 12 will broadcast confidence, attracting success. Let's make this practical. Think of your biggest goal, maybe starting a tech company, becoming a teacher, or running a marathon. Pick one fear holding you back, like fear of criticism. Write an affirmation. I am confident, and my ideas are valuable. Visualize your success, your app launching, your classroom thriving, your race finished. Act, code a feature, plan a lesson, train for a mile. Join your mastermind group, connect with coders, educators, or runners online. Keep going, even when fear creeps in. Each step weakens its grip. Hill also warns that fear thrives on indecision. Use decision-making from Chapter 7 to act fast. If you fear poverty, decide to save $100 this month. If you fear old age, decide to learn a skill today. Quick decisions starve fear. Surround yourself with positive influences, uplifting books, podcasts, or your mastermind group. Avoid toxic inputs, negative people, doom scrolling, or self-doubt. Your subconscious absorbs everything, so feed it courage. One final lesson: fear is a choice. Hill says you can't eliminate fear, but you can choose to move through it. Every principle in this book, desire, faith, imagination, persistence, the mastermind, builds a fearless mind. Look at J.K. Rowling. She faced poverty, criticism, and rejection, but refused to let fear win. She visualized Harry Potter's success, wrote daily, and persisted through 12 publisher rejections. Her courage created a $25 billion franchise. Your courage will shape your destiny too. That's Chapter 14 of Think and Grow Rich. You've learned how to outwit the 6 ghosts of fear: poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death. Damon John, Taylor Swift, Chadwick Boseman, they faced fear and won. Now it's your turn. Take your fear inventory, affirm your strength, visualize your victory, and act boldly. Your dreams are bigger than any ghost. What's one fear you're ready to conquer today? Drop it in the comments. I can't wait to hear. If this audiobook ignited your courage, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell to catch our final chapter, where we'll bring it all together. You'll find it in the playlist linked below. Until then, keep facing your fears, keep charging forward, and let's grow rich together.